Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. We're a week into December somehow, and I'm wearing my cute waffle Mariah Elizabeth creature shirt and my very gaudy socks, but you're allowed to be holiday gaudy this time of year. We are getting ready to go, well, sort of. They're finishing up watching an episode of some Korean dramedy thing. If you've been watching my vlogs, my mom's been obsessed with them for a while. And I was going to run up to Dunkin' Donuts and get a chai tea latte and maybe an avocado toast, but then I got so busy getting ready that I didn't have time. So, let's get into Day 7. Marshmallow caramel. And there's no Will this year. He's moving his sister out and helping her move to wherever she's moving to. So he wanted to come, but he had some other family obligations to do. So it's just us. Yeah. So this is our first time in the yellow. What is this half truck called? A Maverick?
Yes.
It's our first time in here. So there's the trunk back there, open trunk. You should get
trunk. It's a cab.
You should get a cover for it.
I will, but I can't do it for another year or two.
Why?
Because I haven't allowed to take no more money out for.
But how are we gonna put groceries in it?
Well, we could put groceries. We did that yesterday. We put them all in here. We stacked them up to the ceiling.
So you can only go grocery shopping with 2 people.
Yeah.
No.
If you put the groceries back here, how can either of us go with you?
I can buy a top, but I have to look at, because they have different kinds. They have ones that
you need one that folds.
There's ones that fold back. There's ones that.
But we are on the way to go get a Christmas tree. A lot of Christmas tree farms have closed down because I guess a lot of people prefer artificial trees. I can't relate to that. But
we'll get some
the one place, apparently it's not open on the weekends.
We'll get some string from them on tie it down.
So we're going off to another place.
Just really holding.
So we got a diet tree this year. It's in the back. This is the first time that I can ever remember us having a tree that one person could carry, like drag around. We're used to having all 4 of us having to struggle to get it anywhere. And so we're gonna have so many leftover things. They just didn't have like the selection. Like I don't know if you can see, they were just like the really big, like our kind of trees, size wise, were those weird soft long needle trees. What are they called? White firs. And we don't like those because their branches aren't very thick and don't hold ornaments very well. So we've only gotten that tree once and we were like, never again. And not to mention the needles falling off of that thing was like no other.
Remember you and I were trying to, everything kept on falling.
Everything slid off of them.
I had to try to get all the way close to the trunk with all the...
Yeah, like all of the ornaments were inside of the tree because the outside wouldn't hold any of the branches whatsoever. And so we tend to go for short needle pines, but they were all really short because we need like a 7.5 foot tree is what we want. And sometimes we've gotten a 9-foot tree before. Last year we got a 90.
That tree was huge.
And that's what we like. We like them tall, we like them fat. And
when I say I want a house with a 10-foot ceiling and double doors for Christmas time.
Yeah.
So then I can really get the tree I want.
Yeah. Mom wants a forest tree.
You know what I like? To have no seal.
Huh?
Mom doesn't
You know,
want to
like-
have a ceiling so we can have a Christmas tree.
You have a double door in your house and you have no ceiling, so you can buy a 20-foot tree.
That's what she wants, a 20-foot tree.
No. Did you specifically hear what she said? You can buy a house with double doors and no ceiling. She didn't say she was getting a house with that. She said me specifically gonna do that so that she can buy a 20-foot tree.
But yeah, so we
Every
have...
time it comes to buying a house, Mom's just like, you can get this and this and this and this, and then we'll just chuck everything we do here over to your house. And I'm like, I'm moving to leave, not for you to come over and do stuff.
But yeah, all of that in short, we got a diet tree this year. It's about, we're hoping it's the right height. It was the tallest one we could find, but it definitely wasn't the width that we're used to.
We shouldn't have any problem lighting the
It
fire
didn't take us long.
this year.
Yeah, we had said we wanted a slightly slimmer tree that didn't cross
See, this
over the
says
fireplace,
Wednesday through
but...
Oh wait, we came that way,
Yes.
didn't we?
Yes.
All right. Tree. We have so many vehicles back here. All right, bringing tree into house. Here we are setting up the diet tree.
I don't think it's going to be better than anything because I'm looking at it and it's almost touching the.
I mean,
These
it's
branches
tall
all
enough.
drop.
I mean, I guess it's kind of what we wanted because Dad did say that this year he wanted a tree that branched so that we could still use the fireplace.
Because every tree since then it was pushed all the way over this way and the branches were still over there in front of the fireplace.
Yeah. I'm
Does it feel like it's going in?
because I did not. I had a chocolate today. That's all I had was my advent calendar chocolate. I have gaming today. My entire road out in the front is blocked off, and I'm gonna have to find a way around the world because there's a Christmas parade today, and the way they go, they start on our road. Like our road is the holding road. So, and then it goes up and around Main Street. So the road has been blocked off since 2, and it's 2:45, and it's already kind of getting darkish. This is why people don't like winter. It's not really the cold and the snow, like that stuff's annoying. People don't like that the sun goes away so quickly. This is why we need to get rid of daylight savings time. Like, I understand that it's still going to get a little darker, a little sooner, but it wouldn't get this dark this soon. Okay? We don't need it anymore. I have a little bit of rice with some soy sauce, and I'm having some tea because we're going to order B-dubs in a couple hours. I actually prefer Wingstop over B-dubs, but my family all prefers B-dubs, so that's okay. And I don't dislike B-dubs, it's just Wingstop girl. That Wingstop's new to my town, and ever since I had they have a Louisiana rub that I've had on a chicken sandwich with blue cheese. Amazing. And then I also like the mango habanero, the Cajun, and the atomic. The hots are just so much more flavorful and not just heat impact. There's actual like herb flavors that you can taste that balance out the heat. So it's like you still get the but it's a if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm trying some puka tea. I actually have some left over from the last year from my advent calendar, that tea advent calendar. I'm trying the winter warmer, which has star anise in it, which if you don't know what that is or anise, however you pronounce it, is the same flavor base of black licorice. I'm not a huge fan of black licorice, but it doesn't smell too bad. And I've kind of been getting over some things. Like, I don't normally like chamomile, but if it has a nice balance of other things with it, and it's not just that flowery taste similar to jasmine. I don't like a lot of floral tastes in my tea. So I have that going in here. It's a winter warmer. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Because it has that little bit of hint of anise, but it's not so overpowering stuff dropped that I can't stand it. We have a bunch of, apparently there's Raggedy Ann and Andy over there in that area. And we just have the lineup of cars. It looks like we got some antler people coming. And there's...
I wonder what float's gonna be right in front of our house.
Well, that looks like a trailer.
I think that's supposed to be like the thing to be able, like the whoever, like when they make like 50.
The food has arrived. I got
5:50
the
when it starts.
That's when they
Cajun
have the live stream ready to
with blue cheese
start.
and onion rings. Yum. So,
Taking care of people.
my friend brought a tray, and there are these cute little shell chocolates that look wonderful. And it's one of those things, they're so pretty you don't want to eat them, but it's chocolate. I'm going to eat it. It's all going downhill so quickly over here. To do some Christmas activities. I've just been kind of, other than putting up some decorations, it's just been kind of every day. And that's the problem. If you want things to be special, you have to make them special. You have to put in the effort. It takes no effort to be boring and mundane. If you want extraordinary and special, you gotta do the extra, right? Anyway, I'm done waxing philosophical for the moment, and I will see you all in the next Vlogmas video. Again, don't know when you're gonna see this, when I'm gonna be able to get into my stuff. Monday is when I'm supposed to get my phone, and potentially good things should happen. We'll see if that remains true. Losing hope on it. And I really hope I don't just have to bite the bullet and pay even more to go to Verizon, because they're schemers and scammers too. Oh my gosh, I just saw an interview or like a talk show clip with George Clooney in it. I did not realize. I mean, I guess I just don't follow George Clooney very closely, but that man still got it. I don't know how old he is. I know he's an aged actor, but he's quite good looking. I love his hair, his like silvery salt and pepper hair, and I think that's because my mom has always loved and admired and talked very fondly and admirably of men with like graying salt and pepper silvery hair, and we both agree that I'm not keen on going gray, but if I could have that all white hair when I'm older, that is stunning. And so I was looking at George Clooney and I was like, bro's got it. My former fiance had some graying in his hair, and I always thought he looked very dashing and very dapper with his hair like that. And don't get it twisted, I don't want him back. I'm not like pining over him, but he's attractive. I was attracted to him. I dated him. I had to be, and engaged to him. I had to be attracted to him, and I do have fond memories of him. Everything wasn't awful and terrible. There were good times for as long as I stayed in that relationship. It couldn't have all been tragic. So yeah, if I speak kindly or nicely about him, he wasn't a horrible guy. He wasn't a bad guy. Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with him, but I just saw the George Clooney and thing, and I was like, dude still got it. It's no wonder he's still hitting, so many, attracted to lists. Okay, King.